Disclaimer: the opinions expressed on eToxic Tea Lounge platform isn't facts. This is for entertainment and informational purposes only. Viewers should do their own investigating, and it's a no bully zone. Intentions aren't to harm anyone or defame. It's just freedom of speech and fair use content. Warning: freedom of speech is raw on this platform.
Yeah, my loungies, y'all already know we about to get into some TT. And if you are mad and you get mad real quick over nothing, please don't come over here. We are all about fun, entertainment, and just voicing our opinions. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay, so for some reason, this female who I'm not following on social media came across my timeline. Her name is Briana. It's a DV situation going on, so there's a lot of sensitive things that's going to be talked about in this segment, okay? And with her man, okay? So on June 12, 2025, I returned home from Europe. To my horror, Ronan, who is, the one she was with, was waiting for me at the door of my apartment building. As he has both been in contact with my younger sisters and tracking my social media, he claims that he had timed it perfectly. I refused to let him into my apartment because I've been trying to leave the situation for a while. It is one of those reasons that I went to Europe and I refused his demands to pay for his ticket. I needed to be free from the situation and carry the burden and guilt of giving an abuser a platform when I and most of my inner circle know the truth. I am sick thinking of it. He got into a tussle with security guards and refused to leave, but thankfully, they made him go. Horrifically, Child had already let him into my apartment while I was gone, despite specific instructions not to. So there was no reason for him to be there. On July 13th, 2025, Ronan bypassed security again. This time, he somehow made it directly to my door. He pushed himself into my apartment. As he said, he's spoken to security. I rejected his actual advances, and that bled into a 30 to 45 minutes of him physically assaulting me, to the point that I eventually lost conscience. Okay, I tried to fight back. I tried to do everything that I could to protect myself, but he is much stronger and larger than me. Eventually, he told me he would take me to the hospital. When we got to the parking garage, I screamed for help. My mouth and nose were filled with blood at the point, and my eye is swollen shut. Thankfully, a janitor in the building helped me to the police and the ambulance. I feel like the person failed me with their constant security breaches. I am sorry that I let you guys down and allowed this to go on for so long. I should have left a long time ago, and I chose to remain in chaos. I take accountability for that. It took a lot of nerve for me to even speak on this here. I feel humiliated, alone, and guilty, but hopefully this brings awareness to others in my situation. Okay, ladies, get help. You owe it to you. It's never the last time it gets worse. I think everybody knows that, even the people in the situations. What's nasty about this situation, your sister made horrific, comments about your relationship being close to Ike and Tina, and you being Ike under one of his posts. I'm in absolute shock. That was very disturbing and disgusting, and I'm sorry this happened. I love you so much and praying for you. Now, Briana liked that comment, okay? So she agrees with what this commenter said.
And I guess day or so, because this thing happened yesterday. But I did want to come over here, and because I already posted these pictures, which I know are gruesome and not self-explanatory, I did want to come on here and kind of explain what happened with everything. So this might be a multi-part, not a series, but I guess video, because I don't want to be talking on here for 20 minutes. But I did want to come here and talk about pretty much what happened. Just to start, this is a really heavy source of pain for me. It's been really hectic. So basically, long story short, I'll start the situation from when I left town. I decided to go on a trip with my mom. Originally, my sister was supposed to come on the trip. I don't even want to get into the weeds of that and make this about my sisters. I've been seeing comments and their contributions that are extremely negative. It was all relative to this European trip that we were supposed to take. They didn't end up coming, or one of my sisters didn't, and that just became its own thing, which is now why they're I guess, showing support for this guy. I don't want to get into that. I just leave it to them and their platforms. Whatever. But we were planning this trip and I booked the tickets. The reason that I did not want to go to Europe with Ronan is because honestly, I just want to be honest with you guys, he couldn't afford it. And I know that if he was going to come out there and we were going to go to all of these beach clubs and restaurants, I was going to be taking on the bulk, if not all of the financial responsibility, as was pretty standard in the relationship because he does not have a job. So I was going to be taking on the bulk of that and I did not want that. So I did not invite him to Europe. And I didn't think it was a good idea that we even went together because right before the Europe trip, he had gotten caught cheating with someone like down the street. It was like this big thing and I don't want to get into that either, but I just did not, I had checked out and I stopped wanting to be with him.
I think your sister is in love with him. Sorry, girl. The text messages. Ooh.
And that is why I stopped posting content with him. I had originally stopped posting content because I did not want to be in a relationship with him anymore. I also had a real guilt in my heart about the fact that I knew what was happening behind closed doors and I know what I stand for. I know I'm a girl's girl. I know I'm an advocate for I know I'm an advocate for women and empowerment and information exchange and love and honor and all of those things. And what was going on behind closed doors with us did not align with the things that I promote and take pride in publicly. So I wanted to take this trip, and I ended up booking it. He was very upset that I booked it. He wanted me to take him. He wanted me to pay for him to go. At one point, he asked me to put him on my car loan so that he could take out a loan to go to the trip, and he would pay. They could use my car as collateral or something like that. I was like, no, I just want to go by myself, and I ended up going. I ended up booking this trip. My mom ended up coming because all of this fallout happened with my sisters or whatever. And on the trip, I had decided to separate myself from him. Now, I want to start with the day before I left. The day that I left. The day that I left.
Is that the guy she was posting that she had that hyper-sexual relationship with? And somebody said yes. What difference does somebody sex life or how sexual they are with somebody? Why do y'all care so much about the next person's body or where they put their pussy or their eggplant?
He actually tried to make me miss my flight. He the entire day was physically assaulted me. He sprained my toe. I had bruises from head to toe. He just hurt me, and he just kept on physically assaulting me. And again, I think it was because he just didn't want me to go, and I almost didn't even make the trip. I actually was 5 minutes, I got to the airport at 4:03 and the flight left to Europe, to Ibiza, at 4:50. They told me I was originally not going to get on the flight, and I actually ended up getting on the flight because I was crying and limping and no, I planned this whole thing. My mom's waiting for me in Spain. What am I going to do? So they literally let me check my flight. I already checked in the car, but they let me check my bag and such, so we were good. But leading up to me going to Ibiza was hell. I was physically assaulted over and over and over again for hours and hours and hours on end, to which I made my family aware and such, and that in conjunction with his cheating, in conjunction with his inability to provide or keep a stable job, are the reasons that I was like, this year trip is going to be time that I use to reflect, to cut him off.
Now, we're going to have the next topic is going to be something similar with a DV case. It's a lot of this going on. It's never going to end. It's always going to be something with somebody putting hands on somebody. Just like she said, she takes accountability. And further on in my video, I'm going to let y'all know exactly how I feel about this type of topics and, people's reasonings or excuses that they make for staying with the abuser. Okay. She's taking accountability. I believe that she really wanted to get away, find herself, really have a moment to think and be away from him, because from the text messages and everything that she showed, it seems like he's clingy, a narcissist. He seems like he's controlling. He seems like a weirdo stalker and one of those people that just so obsessed with the person that they're with that they always got to be up under them. The saying, oh, I feel like I want to go up under your skin and stuff like that. That's weird. Never, ever would I say that. I don't want to be in nobody's skin. I'm not that clingy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm clingy to a point and I'm an affectionate person, but when it comes to, oh, I'm gonna live in your skin, that's some Hannibal shit. I know. Okay, but she's taking accountability. Hopefully she doesn't go back, and we shall see.
Okay, so I just want to end this part with saying that I decided to go on a trip. I decided that during the trip we would go our separate ways, and the trip was for me to find myself again, and he abused me prior to the trip, like the day of me going to the trip, so it just further confirmed that we would never work. And I made sure I called my building before I left because I was able to get him out of my apartment. He wanted to stay when I was gone. I did not want him in my apartment, did not want him driving my car. I took my keys with me. I locked the door. That was a huge, huge, huge fight. Oh my God, it took me hours to get out, but I made sure and I called down to my building for proof. I have a witness that I told them, do not let anybody in my apartment while I'm gone. There are no authorized guests. There was no authorized guests. Nobody can go in my apartment. Do not let anybody in my unit. And then I flew to Europe. It's been a really long and tough couple of nights.
It says, I hope you take the time you need to heal, but sue the apartment complex to the fullest extent of the law. So a lot of people is blaming the security, as they should, because how did this man even get up to her door? Do your job. I'm sorry, but that man is, and he is acting out like this because he don't really like women. You can look at him and tell sugar all up in that tank. He is definitely struggling. It's a lot of them out here, y'all. Please distance yourself and your children from your sisters and mother. They have sinister intentions towards you. And a lot of the time, people can sense these things. I'm telling you, just because we're on the internet, just because we're not physically in front of somebody or physically in the situation, does not mean that we cannot feel energies. We can't get instincts. We can't get gut feelings about things. That's just a natural thing. You know, so I mean, people was, observing what they see. It's more people that know about her and her situation that has a little bit more insight on that. Me personally, like I said, don't know about them. It came across my timeline, and I feel like certain things that come across my timeline, it's like, okay, it came across my timeline for a reason. Only certain things. But let me know how y'all feel about this. Do you think that Briana is going to go back to Ronan? Do you know anything about this relationship and stuff like that? If you do, let me know how you feel about it since you've been, watching. And let me know some things. Cartel Bo and his baby mama is exposing each other online. It's a lot of messy things that we're about to get into. It's a shame that this is even happening, but guess what? Kurt Cobain cousin, the bro got an address. Yella and Half Pint ran a train on you. Compton Menace, my guy Doughboy Sauce, that guy be lying saying he Dirk uncle. Javante Davis, Eddie House, Nike homie broke on you like he was supposed to. Nike homeboy you didn't know at first. Ray Face, Slim Thug, Zero, Stephon Diggs, Deion Sanders Jr., Rich the Kid, Derez Deshaun. What nasty ick yellow dude you freaking raw on porn. And put the money on my Bucks. Tamika ex-football guy for the Texas. Rashawn, Andrew Wiggins, Effany, my guy Ike brother, Carl Crawford, and a few of his people then ran through you. DeAndre Hopkins dime photo shoot. Half of BMF, including Southwest T. Bro, I can go on for hours. Me and all these guys then been in your mouth, but you still broke and can't take care of your kids. But you got kids with her, and you know all these things. Oh, child. And then she says, beat me in front of our daughter while I was holding our newborn in my hands. That's why he fighting 3 cases now. Because he loved playing victim. This right here took me out. He beat your knees in because clearly those were knee bruises. Okay? You gave up your kids a long time ago, he says. Sorry ass woman. Your parents were abandoned with your kids and do a great job raising them while you run the streets, lady. Stop posting lies about me and your kids. You gave up all rights a long time ago chasing a fake ass baddie career. Now you want to play victim and we got all the paperwork with all your lies. Big defamation suit. Okay, so the part where he highlights, it says her name, although duty and properly notified, did not appear in wholly made default. Okay, and then it says, in the interest of Miracle Brown, blah, blah, blah. There y'all can pause to read that, what is circled, okay? Mother abandoned her for her birthday. How you don't call your daughter for her birthday, but everywhere... every section with a dirty broke guy. It's time all the truth come out. Mother effers got 4 kids and actively love 1. The new child and a ugly broke guy. Daddy got you for life. Now we finna bring up and post your 3 CPS cases for abandoning my baby while I was gone. I think we should post that paperwork as well. Okay, so I guess he's being petty. So she had 3 CPS cases from your daughter and you got out, still had another baby with her, and she's supposed to be pregnant again? Right, clock it. Y'all be on this internet exposing each other and complaining, but y'all still sleeping around with each other, child. Yo, that's your children's mother. Can't do this publicly. Oh, they gonna do it. And that's what the entertainment part coming, because we talking. You abandoned the child also by going to jail. Oh, y'all grown ass hurting each other but hurting your children in the process. Oh, yeah, y'all doing this back and forth, and what is it really helping? It's not doing nothing but making it worse. And let's not forget to tell how you beat her ass pregnant and while holding the newborn. If you gonna spill it, spill everything. Your side too. Okay?
He was a dusty. Yeah. He was a dusty. Yeah. He was a dusty with a shrimpy in his boxies. I done seen it. I done tried it. I done ride it, and it's little.
You finna lose fans over a 304. That ain't peace. So some guys is entering the chat when it comes to Cartel Bo and they not liking it, okay?
Was doing something. That's the thing. A nigga thought he was doing something, trying to blast me, like making up shit. Like, hey, if I did it, I'll walk in my truth and say it. The fuck? I used to dance. So I danced for a lot of celebrities. That don't mean that I fucking them. That was never my MO. I don't give a fuck. I wanted my money and that's it. It's a wrap. Give me my paper, I'm out after dancing. Cool. Like, don't drag people into shit. You got people from left, right, front, and center that literally ain't do shit to you. Like, you ain't doing shit but turning me the fuck up, and I've been turned way before you. Been lit. I made you, bitch. I built you, bitch. I made you lit. Didn't nobody really know what the fuck a Cartel Bo was until me.
But did she call you and talk to you for your birthday? So your mama didn't call you? I know, it's gonna be okay. We ain't worried about it. You had fun for your birthday? Oh, yeah.
I've never gave up my kids. I chose to share custody with my parents because of the stuff and situations you placed me. And CPS never took my kids. Laugh out loud. Y'all know they close every case because my kids are straight. Well taken care of. Girls be hating and play CPS games, and I'm sure I'm not the only girl who has had disagreements with people and they call CPS games and call CPS being petty. Yup. Had a couple of those little maddie little bitches you. But anyway, let's continue. Now, guys now want me, bro. Okay, while fanned out ugly broke ass guy calling you every time he see me bragging about how my BM been sucking his dude needs to be in it. Nothing exclusive going on. We got about 51-minute videos, and this the first. Wow, what? Child, it seems like he's mad. You want the link? I would just start posting it first. I'm calling the police. Who cares? You're gonna care when you find out revenge porn is a serious crime. Like I said, while Fanthou broke and then he started talking about the guy again, I guess he's trying to threaten her with their little nasty tapes to post them. Then it says, you don't have my permission to put our threesome on there. Bet. I put it out there on all sites. Okay, then I'll sue you and I can press charges for revenge porn. Yup, exactly. Y'all can't be out here threatening people with something intimate that y'all did behind closed doors. It don't work that way. Boy, bye. All right. Address, guy, main, music, or any other guy you groupie freaking will never be able to freak with me. The sad part about it is they know they can't F with me. They just laugh at it, blah, blah, blah. What you doing? Left my this guy was y'all can pause to read that. Chow. Laughing my butt off, harassing me from apps since last night and today. My 2 daughters outside of you, especially my oldest, never wanted to come to the house unless you're gone and not home, out of town. Lame, doing stuff, crashing out. You're not on your son's birth certificate and you only have our daughter for weekends and summer is on paperwork. Stop playing with me. Crashing out because you mad because you think I'm messing with other guys. She says, my baby daddy a clown and he hurt. Let's talk about how you didn't send the address for her birthday. You don't have custody of her. You get to get her for summer and weekends. Tired of your fake narrative. Enjoy your summer. Because I guess it's his time to have his daughter and it's the summertime. So I guess he's going to have her. So she's basically like, listen, don't even try to play with me, okay? Okay, so I just feel like this. I feel like anybody, baby daddy, baby mama, come online and start exposing their business is weird. I don't care if it's the man or the woman. I feel like it's weird. I feel like it's not a place for y'all to be putting y'all business. All it's doing is for just to have people have something to talk about, spread rumors about, or, just make y'all situation worse. Okay, so some things y'all gonna have to pause to read, like this. Okay, he want to bring my other daughters into this. My daughters did not ever want to be around him. My oldest can't stand him. Boy, go on with your life and quit playing with me. Go play with guys, and I bet you won't. Oh, now I heard testing his gangster. Laugh out loud, like Bob. Enjoy the summer with your daughter and keep tarnishing your name, looking like a hurt clown. Laughing my butt off. She abandoned her child. No, I abandoned you, sweet cheeks. Freak on. You just picked her up right before her birthday. I don't care. Okay, so she like, you're not gonna play with me, boy. Then she's showing y'all that, she FaceTimed her daughter. Saturday was the 12th, her birthday. Miracle had his phone, and we had a whole FaceTime call. Stop coaching her to lie on camera to paint his nasty picture. That is crazy. If anybody is coaching their kids out of spite, out of pettiness, and all that, it's weird. Now, y'all can pause to read that. Okay. Keep crashing out. You cheated all the time. Got all these side relationships. And these girls slow, really believing in him. I mean, you too, because you still was dealing with him. He say, I love you to everybody. Want a baby with everybody. Want a blah, blah, blah. You know how it is. Everybody complains, but they always in love with the person and always go back until they're done. And clearly, she's not done yet. Yes, y'all, I don't know my kids. Laugh out loud. My oldest don't F with him at all. Chloe, she's a sweetheart. She's kind to him, even when she don't like how he act at all. Okay? And I mean, when you have kids and stuff, they're going to see stuff, and if they like them, they like them. If they don't, they don't. That's just how it is. And then she added, the person never has ever slept with me or ever disrespected me. Always been nothing but a friend too. You wrong as F for involving innocent people that I share friendships with and bullshit on the internet. Because you crashing out. So she's calling him a crash out, y'all. It's given very much he is crashing out. Because in those text messages, he is so worried about the men. And y'all know how these men be doing. Heh. Laughing my butt up. Nobody stole from him either. He's a liar. And it shows. You only got $200 in that account you posted. I took $100 and bought milk and Pampers for your son. And if anything, you owe me money, mother effer. Just like you owe everybody else. Oh, now he got debt everywhere. Child's getting messy. Child, which way we going with the tea? This way? Which way y'all want to go? Let's go. Dry talking about Kurt Cobain's cousin, laughing my butt off. I don't know none of Kurt Cobain's family, and they don't know me either. Where do he pull his bullshit from? So she's calling Cat, okay, on the Kurt Cobain's cousin. I don't know, no Southwest T. Laughing my butt off. Guy linking me to just anybody. So she like, at this point, he just naming people to try to make me look bad is what she's saying. I believe everything he said. Laugh out loud. By the way, she looks like American Dad. If you don't know who that is, please Google it now. Okay, so they talking about American Dad. Now they talking about the girl looks. Chill. Hey, she looks funny though. I thought she had a filter on that second slide. And these are men, by the way, saying this about her. Cruel world. Hey, her body language is definitely giving it's lying. Ooh. Not the people on the internet streets saying Cap.
Calling me left and right, trying to check on me. Look, you guys, if you really know me, you know I don't favor no kid. I love all my kids equally, okay? I cannot be around somebody that has whooped my ass in front of our daughter while I'm holding our newborn son. I'm not going to live like that anymore. I don't got to live like that no more. I don't have to keep letting a nigga bully me because he thinks that he's going to keep bullying me. This man has texted my phone from fake apps all night, all morning, all the way up right now is still texting my phone from fake apps. Sending me screenshots of intimate videos that we made. Yeah, sending me screenshots of intimate videos that we made.
showing me that he's uploading them to all types of websites, trying to bully me and harass me. But tell everybody why you got 3 different fucking cases, and why you sit there and you allow everyone to think that that's the case from last year when I was pregnant, when you stomped me out and cracked my ribs and did a lot of fucked up ass shit to me while I was pregnant with our son. You need to why don't you talk about why you got 3 open cases right now, huh? Why don't you talk about the fuck ass shit that you tried to do to me Thanksgiving night? That's why you still fighting them cases. They're new. You're the problem. You the problem. You the reason. Nigga, keep your hands to yourself. You guys know that he tried to fucking play like he was victim and tried to have me admitted into a mental institution and was mad as fuck that they didn't accept me. They let me go. They did not admit me. Same mental institution where he's supposed to be. He's schizophrenic. Why don't you run and tell that? So when his little plan didn't work to try to take my son, it backfired in his face because the police saw my face from head to toe. And he had fucked me up from head to toe. He had did that shit in front of our daughter. He whooped my ass with my son in my hands, having a fucking episode, a temper tantrum, put his fucking hands on me from behind like a fucking coward. Why don't you tell them people that? You online trying to pay me to be this monster like you did when you got out of jail.
Okay, so this is my thing. Now, by all means, I'm not saying DV is okay. I'm not saying none of that. Okay, cheating, none of that stuff I'm okay with. Okay, I've been there, done that. Okay, when it comes to any type of drama or stress when it comes to a man. Okay, but at some point, you got to look at and take accountability for your actions, because nobody is making you stay with that man. Nobody is forcing you to keep going back to that man. If you out here and you have multiple kids with somebody, that means you just dealt with them and their shenanigans all those years. You can't complain about a person and then name all the things they do to you, and then you get pregnant by them again and again and again. And then you're currently pregnant. Like, what is going on? At some point, when are you going to really leave the man alone? Okay? He's not forcing you to have sex, to have babies by him. He's not forcing you to keep coming back to him, saying you love him and want to make it work and stuff like that. If you know a man, okay, is a demon, try to part ways. Slowly but surely it will happen. I'm telling you, everybody's different. It depends on the situation and everything, but don't give yourself excuses. We know exactly what we see. We know exactly what we go through, and it is up to us to make a change. Because we can't change these weirdo men out here. But you can change your actions and your wrongdoings and take accountability and grow up.
It's a new workout.
What the fuck is she talking about? Good. I'm talking about no.
So I saw that Roy was on his stories at the same gym that they always post about. Well, she always posts about. So I said, let me go on her Snapchat and see if she at the gym. And long and behold, we got Chrisean Rock in the gym with the game, of course. And Roy is always sewing on the side. Why is Roy never in her videos? Are they at the same gym? Because at this point, she always showing the game, but she never showing Roy. But Roy's her friend. Now, I know a lot of people is like, damn, Chrisean and some of her sisters that really be popping it and defending Chrisean in this incident has been quiet ever since the alleged medical records was released and some more things. Now, we all know that Chrisean see everything being said, everything being posted. We see it. We know. Because it's not like she's not going to come out. She's not going to come out when y'all want to come out, but she's going to come out eventually. But what else can she say? Oh, people lying. I'm going to sue people, blah, blah, blah. Instead of proving, but we know she don't have to prove, but I'm just saying. She like to prove everything else. Why you not proving your mothering? Why you not proving that you're not neglecting your child? Why you not proving that? But you want to prove that Blueface cheated on you. You want to prove other people wrongdoings to you. Never your wrongdoings. You always want to prove everything else when it comes to you. But you don't want to prove you being a good mom to Junior. I wonder why. I swear, all this girl is ever, all she do is complain about her family's situation. Like, girl. Oh boy, right. So, yeah, Chasity. Chrisean is always gonna learn you. You're gonna learn her. Taseki gonna learn everybody. All the other siblings are gonna lie on each other. Everybody clearly is lying about something. Everybody calling each other liars, fakes, snakes, consequences pending, all type of shit. Chasity, you're gonna keep complaining to the day you leave this earth because you're not doing nothing really about it. And when I say do something about it, I'm not keep saying keep trying and trying and trying, because if it's stressing you out and you're getting depressed and stuff, you need to eliminate those people regardless of how hard it's going to be for you to let go. You got to learn how to let go, because we don't want to keep hearing you complain, girl.
I won't even let a nigga get killed right now that's playing with because he got an artistic fucking daughter.
Not her on these internet streets basically saying that she is allowing somebody to live right now because this person has an alleged autistic daughter and a whole bunch more. But in the same breath, she says when a person gets out, wherever this person gonna get out of, when this person gets out, it's over for this person she's talking about. So she's just saying, have your fun now.
His bitch ass playing me on the internet. They want his ass. I be thinking about the little baby that I met. Fuck what you talking about? That nigga playing with me to get on. God gonna deal with him. God gonna deal with all them bitches. Fuck what you talking about? Now when Big Dog get home, it ain't nothing saving a bitch ass thing. He ain't listening to me. So enjoy your lifetime, my nigga.
Okay, so is this another consequences pending? Is Chasity pulling a Tareen? Because why do people, out of frustration or whatever, come on the internet and throw out threats, okay? Or insinuating threats, or just incriminating themselves? Everybody we see over there so far, regarding mainly Tareen, Chrisean, and Tessa, Chasity, these are the people that came on this internet throughout threats, life-threatening threats, unaliving threats. It's weird. She's slow as hell. So they all a little slow. Enjoy your lifetime. Consequences pending.
She on something.
Who's she talking about, Quell? So y'all setting up erders? Who did Ronnie Doe erder for Chrisean? And people are always going to ask this question because people want answers. I believe her. Her cause Chrisean tried to lie and say that her Sky weren't smoking in the smoke shop around Junior, but they lying. We were there. We saw it even have the prom video Sky made with the Litz fire blunt smoke going in the air with Junior there. They tried to take it down at the smoke shop pager, but we already had it because we were there. They not bright either. And yes, we reported it to CP. Tata. This family needs to go away and seek help immediately. So some people were saying, hey, seek help. See a therapist. Go to the mental institution. Get a straitjacket. Do something. All right, my loungies. So I said everything I needed to say in this video. You understand? If you are going through any DV situations, I know sometimes it may seem hard because of your feelings or whatever the situation that may be causing you to stay, okay? But let's stop giving ourselves excuses when we know that these situations can land us where? Okay, y'all let me know where down in the comments below. But, you know, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, all right? Bye.